Hey everybody, it's Jason Lindsay with the Business of Fitness and the smallest arms in the world. Forget this tip. I'm not going to give you a tip. I want you to give me a tip on how I get my arms bigger. Okay, I'm just kidding. I actually am here with your Business of Fitness tip for today and your joke or your fun fact. But I'm going to back up. Jason Lindsay, jasonlindsay.com. Business of Fitness is a company. And personalityandfitness.com. If you haven't been to personalityandfitness.com, you should go there post haste and learn about your personality and how it relates to your health and fitness goals. Check it out. Cool ass website. Business of Fitness tip for today, and then I'm going to do a joke or a fun fact. Which one's it going to be? I don't know. You have to wait and find out. But here's the deal on the Business of Fitness tip. Related to personalityandfitness.com, I want to teach you some if I can, in as short amount of time as possible, some profiling, some ways to profile. And when I profile, not in a bad way. I don't want you to profile your members based on what car they drive, what clothes they wear, try to determine if they can afford it. I know it's hard not to do that stuff, but just try not to do that. You've all, just think about the times you've been fooled, right? It's worked out the opposite of what you thought. The person that looked like they had all kinds of money, couldn't afford it or didn't want to buy or whatever, and the person that looked poor got out their credit card and paid for a year. So that's not the profile I'm talking about. I'm talking about personality profiling. If you go to personalityfitness.com, you'll learn that there's yellow, orange, blue, green. That's the color that we put the colors of the four quadrants. So are you primary orange? Are you primary yellow? Are you primary green? Are you a primary blue? And what does that mean? Well, the spectrum matters, the whole spectrum. But keeping it simple, we focus on the primary color because that's what most people spend most of their time in. So if you're primary orange, as an example, which is 40%, almost 40% of the population is primary orange, then you're an energizer. You're somebody who is, likes adventure, likes chaos, likes variety, likes challenges, things like that. And then the opposite of that color is yellow. That's almost 40% too. So you've got 75 to 80% of the people who are either orange or yellow, polar opposite colors. Yellow is an organizer. That's somebody who is, always on time, plans ahead, likes structure, thinks linear, use checklists, that kind of person. And so polar opposite right there, orange, yellow. So what I'm going to teach you here in the next 30 seconds to 60 seconds is how do you spot one or the other? Forget blue or green for a second, just to keep it simple. Well, here's what I'm going to tell you. If somebody comes to your gym, walks in their gym, and they're kind of high strung, they got a lot of energy, and their dress is not the neatest. I mean, maybe it's a little sloppy, or more it's mismatched clothing. They're wearing non-color coordinated clothing, more athletic clothing, and that kind of dress. That person's probably a primary orange, and that person's going to be needed toured differently than a primary yellow. You're going to give a quicker tour to an orange. You're going to talk about the variety of equipment that you have, the variety of programs that you have. How you like to challenge your members, and then when it comes to the sales, they like to negotiate. They like a deal, so to make them feel like they're getting a deal. I'm not telling you to give them a special deal, but just kind of say, hey, listen, I tell you what I'll do for you today, or maybe throw in a smoothie or a backpack or something like that. So that's how you do an orange. Yellow, you're going to have to explain to them what's going to happen. This perk for the yellows is to say, hey, listen, here's what we're going to do on this tour. We're going to take a 10-minute tour. I'm going to show you everything that you need to see, the whole gym, and then I'm going to get to know a little bit more about you. And then after the tour, if you're still interested, we'll go over the membership options. Explain to them the process, and then go through it step by step and talk about programs and plans and programs and things that you have. They love those words, and to make them feel like this is the good place for you to get your health and fitness goals reached, because we will keep you on track. That's be yellow. So that's it right there, the difference between yellow and orange. You can cover all things to both, but you don't have to, because one's going to tune out when you're talking about certain stuff, and the other one's going to try when you talk about the other stuff. So that's some really quick profiling. But personalityfitness.com, if you go there and you take that assessment, you'll learn a little bit more about that. But contact me, Jason at jasonlindsay.com. We can talk more about this. I'll give you a free complimentary business review call for, that's redundant, free complimentary. I'll give you an hour on the phone at no cost to learn more about your fitness business. Jason at jasonlindsay.com. That's your business fitness tip for today. Before you go change some lives, though, I'm going to do a fun fact. In South America, it would be rude not to ask a man about his wife and children. In most Arab countries, it would be rude to do so. The differences in cultures, and I'm going to rip on Arabs just for fun. I don't care. But that's an example. It's a female repressed culture. It's this male dominated. A lot of it brought on by religion, where they just, what are you asking about my wife? My virgin daughter was raped, so we have to kill her. The whole thing's nonsense. In South America, I could hang out there. Hey, how are your wife and kids? Hey, appreciate you asking. Let's talk about it. That's more like America. I don't get it. But anyway, that's your fun fact for the day. Keep changing lives.